Hello guys, and welcome back to MBA Leaks. Today we're talking about the dream job that almost every MBA aspirant has: how to get into the top consulting firms after MBA. And when we say top firms, we mean the Holy Trinity: McKinsey and Company, Boston Consulting Group, and Bain and Company, popularly known as MBB. We'll cover everything: why so many people aim for consulting, what exactly these firms look for in a candidate, and a detailed breakdown of the selection process, especially for McKinsey. We'll also draw quick parallels with BCG and Bain, since their process is fairly similar. On top of that, we'll talk about which campuses they recruit from, what the career trajectory looks like once you're in, and of course, the CTC details. So make sure you watch it till the end. Let's start with the first question: why even go into consulting? The most common reason is fast growth. Whether it's the learning, the exposure, or the network, consulting gives you an accelerated curve. There's a reason people say 1 year in consulting equals 3 years anywhere else. The second is compensation. These firms offer some of the highest salaries on campus, and the hikes as you move up are steep, especially if you stay on for the long game. Third, exit opportunities. Because you work across industries and solve real strategy problems, you build a strong foundation across domains. That makes it easier to transition into VC, PE, high growth startups, or CXO track roles later. And finally, one more reason: the lifestyle. You travel to different countries in your first year, stay at 5-star hotels, have dedicated transport arranged, and all expenses are covered by the firm. For many, that adds to the appeal. Now let's come to the main question: what exactly do these firms look for when they shortlist candidates? Broadly, you can break it down into three key buckets: academics, work experience, and extracurriculars. And realistically, if you're strong in even two of these, you have a decent shot at cracking MBB shortlists. Let's start with the first one: academic scores and background. MBB firms are known to be extremely pedigree conscious. Tier 1 undergraduate institutions like the IIT, especially old IIT, BITS Pilani, top NIT, SRCC, and St. Stephen's tend to stand out. Coming from one of these already gives you a noticeable head start. However, it's not just about where you studied. Academic consistency matters just as much. Now, the second bucket: work experience. This can be a game changer. If you've worked at big tech brands like Google, Amazon, or had pre MBA consulting experience at Zeiss or the Big Four, it gives you a strong edge. MBB values known names and clear impact. Entrepreneurship is also appreciated by these firms. If you've built something and scaled it, you can easily make up for average academics. McKinsey especially values this. BCG and Bain are slightly more flexible. Even good startup experience, like working at Zomato, is viewed positively if the role was impactful. And finally, the third bucket: extracurriculars. National level sports, arts, research achievements, chess ratings, or competitive scholarships. All these help you stand out. For freshers, strong positions of responsibility in impactful clubs carry significant weight, especially when paired with decent academics. Here's a list of campuses where MBB firms visit for placements. For most of these B schools, all three firms, McKinsey, BCG, and Bain, are regular recruiters, though there are a few exceptions. For instance, at IM Indore, BCG visits for its front end consultant role, while McKinsey and Bain have recently been offering back end or knowledge roles. Let's start with McKinsey and Company. The role they offer is junior associate, and they typically hire in double digits across top campuses, especially the older IIMs. Among the three, McKinsey's process is the most structured and extensive. It starts with a CV shortlist, where your academics, work experience, and extracurriculars, the three buckets we discussed, are evaluated. Those who clear it move to the solve round, a gamified simulation that tests structured thinking. No prep is needed, but clear logic helps. Next is a case workshop, where McKinsey consultants walk you through how they approach cases. This is non eliminatory, but participation helps. Then comes the buddy and mentor phase. You're paired with consultants who guide you through mock cases in McKinsey style, usually 2 to 3 calls, one intro, rest case solving. This is followed by an office visit, where you meet alums and senior partners over dinner. Finally, there's the partner interview round, 2 to 3 rounds, all eliminatory. Do know that BCG and Bain follow a similar process, just without the solve round. Now let's take a look at the typical career trajectory at McKinsey. You start as a junior associate. After 1.5 to 2 years, you move to associate. Then come engagement manager, associate partner, and finally partner. From junior associate to engagement manager typically takes around 4 years. From there, reaching partner takes another 5 years. Now, the most awaited slide, the CTC. McKinsey offers a CTC of around 35 to 40 lakhs. The fixed component is 29.5 lakhs, and the variable ranges from 4.25 to 9.25 lakhs. The joining bonus is 2 lakhs. The variable component mentioned is for junior associates who receive a strong 2 distinctive rating. So this is the highest possible in year 1. Now, moving to BCG, they offer the role of senior associate and hire in good numbers across campuses. The selection process is quite similar to McKinsey's, just without the simulation round. The career trajectory starts with senior associate, then you get promoted to consultant, followed by project leader, then principal, and finally partner. From senior associate to project leader usually takes around 4 years, and reaching partner typically takes another 5 to 6 years after that. In terms of CTC, BCG offers around 38.36 lakhs. Out of this, 29.5 lakhs is the fixed component. The joining bonus is 50,000 and the remaining 8.36 lakhs is the performance bonus. This 8.36 lakhs is the maximum you can get in year 1 based on your performance rating. Finally, coming to Bain and Company, they offer the role of associate consultant. However, in recent years, Bain has reduced the number of campuses they visit. In a few cases, they only hire through summer internships and extend PPO without coming again for final placements. The selection process is similar to that of BCG. The career trajectory at Bain starts from associate consultant, then you move to consultant, followed by manager, then senior manager, associate partner, and finally partner. The timeline from associate consultant to partner is roughly 9 to 10 years. As for the CTC, Bain offers 34.5 lakhs in total. Out of this, 25 lakhs is the fixed component, 2 lakhs is the joining bonus, and 7.5 lakhs is the variable component based on performance. Before we wrap up, there's one thing common across McKinsey, BCG, and Bain: the up or out policy. If your performance consistently falls short and you land in the bottom bucket during appraisal cycles, the firm may ask you to exit. It's a high pressure environment, but for those who consistently perform, the growth and rewards are unmatched. And that's all for this video. If you found it helpful, do like and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends who are targeting consulting roles. And if you're aiming for these firms, we've made a separate video on guesstimates and how to approach them. The link is in the description. It'll definitely help in your interview prep. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.